Good morning. We are on our way to the town of Westminster. And that means we're going to see Big Ben and Westminster Abbey and the Churchill war rooms at Buckingham Palace and all that good stuff. So we are getting another early start here. A little brisk this morning, a little brisk. It's going to be about 66 later, but right now it's only about 52 and the wind is whipping through a little bit. So good call on bringing the jackets this morning. So anyway, that's where we're headed today.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. While it's really hard to pick a favorite thing that we did while in London or a favorite place that we went, this is pretty close to it because today we saw all of the classic London tropes, as it were. We went and saw, Big Ben and Westminster Abbey, Churchill war rooms, Buckingham Palace, St. James's Park, things like that. The classic things that you see and you think of when you think of London. So to see all this stuff, in person for the very first time was mind-blowing for me personally. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed just walking around and taking in the sights today. It was a dream come true for someone who's really wanted to come here for decades. It was great timing being here at Westminster Abbey 10 days after the coronation. So, it's really fresh on my mind. We just saw King Charles' coronation, and now to actually stand in the spot where it just happened was really, really interesting and kind of brought it home in a way that otherwise may not have had the same effect. But this place was absolutely gorgeous. Couldn't have asked for a better tour. It was self-guided with audio component. Really, really highly recommended. So after spending a couple of hours touring Westminster Abbey, we had worked up quite an appetite. We ended up walking around a few blocks surrounding the area there and ended up landing on a place called the Clarence. As you can see here, it's a standard English pub. The food was really good. We got a burger and some fish and chips. Just fantastic. Love the food here. After that, we ended up making our way over towards the Churchill War Rooms, which is where we had our next tour scheduled for this afternoon. The Churchill War Rooms is the underground area where they moved the British government during the Blitzkrieg of World War II. This is where Churchill and many of his top officers ran the war, basically, that were trying to stay protected from the bombing raids that were going on above ground. It was really extensive, and only, from what I understand, part of it is made available to the public. The artifacts, the furniture, the documents, everything is authentic to the actual rooms that were there during World War II. Well, we've just gotten out of the Churchill War Rooms, and we were walking through the park, St. James's Park, to get to Buckingham Palace. We started our day at Westminster Abbey, which was absolutely beautiful, incredible. And
highly recommend the galleries.
yes, the extra added £5 was worth it.
to go through the galleries. It opened up a new section of the Abbey that's never been open to the public before. And so I'm just looking at this park, and it's absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Very serene and very, very pretty, as you can see. That was interpretive dance by Brooke. She's very proud of her interpretive dance. So we're headed to Buckingham Palace. Gonna see that for the first time. Like, we're seeing everything for the first time. It's gonna be pretty good.
The geese are gonna come eat him. It's great.
St. James's Park turned out to be much more beautiful than I even expected. I really fell in love with this place, and I've pretty much talked about it nonstop since the trip. But had I known it was this amazing, I would have actually spent more time here. I would have allotted more time for this. I would go back and spend the day here. I don't know why. It's just something about this place is so peaceful. Even though there were tons of people around, it was still, I found it very peaceful and relaxing. Just such a beautiful place to sit and look at things with the way the trees were and the wildlife and the pond. Just absolutely incredible. Well, that brings us to the end of our visit to Westminster. Really enjoyed all the sights, and really appreciate you coming along and checking out the video, supporting the channel, and enjoying the trip along with us. Till tomorrow, we'll see you then.